Hi guys, it's Nicole and it's day 4 of VEDA, and today we're talking about what our lives would be if it were a Netflix series. And honestly, I was gonna totally phone it in, and I was already feeling guilty about phoning in my intro video because I watched Melbourne on My Mind's intro video and it was so good. And who else did I watch? Jazz? And I watched really good ones. I was like, oh, you really phoned in your intro video, even though I guess that was on a river, so not really. But anyway, I've done plenty of intro videos. Maybe if I think of them, I'll even link them below. You know who's never had an intro video? My cat. So this is Annie's story. Oh, she hates it. She hates it so much. Come here. This is actually the first time she's been able to make a camera appearance this VEDA because she has been sleeping in the closets because she loves it. Say hi. Is this my crazy cat lady moment? Is it? I'm comfortable with that. Annie's 8 years old. I found her, well, my mom actually found her in her next door neighbor's yard in July of 2007, and she was just like out pawing around, and she was a little 4-pound kitten, and we think that the neighbors next door had been feeding her because she stuck around, but I guess they didn't want to keep her because they were older and they were afraid they'd trip over. So my mom's like, hey, do you want a kitten? And I was like, yeah, I just moved into my first Boston apartment and I had barely survived without animals before that. Like, I even got a secret hamster in college because I hated living without animals. So I drove over to Malden and checked out this cat, and she was just like, hi. And she was so cute, guys. She was so, I can't even tell you how tiny she was. So tiny. My sister was there too. I don't remember why, I guess because it was the summer and she was home from college. And we took her to the pet store and she rode around in the front of the little cart with us, and we got her necessities. And of course I did all those things like take her to the vet and get her shots and everything. And she had been a stray, but she was not like microchipped or anything. My mom decided to think that because she had a little bit of pink on her fur, that she'd had a bow tied around her neck and had possibly belonged to a small child. Thanks, Mom. If a small child comes knocking on my door today, well, I guess that small child would be 8 years older. You're not taking my cat. I'm sorry. Annie and I have been through a lot together, which maybe that seems why I'm a little bit of a crazy cat lady. I still don't think I really qualify because I just have the one. She drove to Chicago with me. She drove back. She lived in a crash pad there with me in like temporary housing for the theater. She's been there for a while, and I love her very much. Crazy cat lady. Bye.